Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing fantastic. This is like the third time I've tried to start this video, so we'll see how it goes. I was saying before it got cut off that today I've really been dealing with some really heavy emotions. I don't know if anybody else is feeling it, but I know that we're all connected together some way, shape, or form. And I know that when I have experiences like that it's for a reason. And I was sitting on my couch earlier, and I don't know, I just felt drawn that I was supposed to come and make a video. And for whatever reason, even if it's just for one person, or like I said, if nobody watches the video, it's going out spiritually. The vibration, like we've been talking about, will go out because it's for someone. I've walked with the understanding of the spirit of our Creator long enough to know that when and people are affected by emotions spiritually differently. Like you have the clairvoyance, you have I can't even think of all of them. But anyway, people are just moved by the spirit in different ways. And sorry, I kind of had a little shake up a second ago. So trying to get my and like I said, I've been dealing with these energies. Like I literally, it just again hit me today. I just cried. It was just from the depth of my soul. Now some of that I know what it's about, and it's just working through things. But I also felt like it was connected to someone. And like I said, I was sitting on my couch, and I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt this pull, like I was supposed to do a video for someone. And so whoever this is for, and obviously universal, it's a universal energy that's going out as well. So let's just go ahead and take a look. Now, I had originally started the video and had a couple cards that came out, and one of the cards that came out was it would have been like the strength card. It had the number 8 written on it, but it was also about, you know, personal power and being protected from outside things, and movement happening and things of that nature. That card came out. There was another card that came out. I can't remember now what it was, but anyway, so somebody's getting some movement in a situation and finding strength within a situation. So that's good. It's really, really good. Let's take a look here and see what wants to come out right now. I hope everybody's had a fantastic day. I haven't had a bad day. I've just been dealing with some really strong energies taking place at a really deep soul level. Remember, the soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. I went walking at the park earlier today and was thinking about the mind, the will, and the emotions. And our mind, like I said on those videos that I've been making on the last couple of days, about, you know, catching our thoughts, making it, you know, captive to either taking it and directing it in a positive way, or taking it and captive and sending it back to where it needs to go. And, you know, you're not going to take root anywhere in my life, kind of energy. So it's the mind is where the soul is, right? And then from whatever thought you're taking captive to do whatever you're going to do with that thought, you put the will behind it, and you give direction to it, and then mixing it, that thought will give you an emotion on how you're going to take your will and move it in a direction, right? So all three of those things are powerful when you get them in alignment, you and I, and send a thing off. I've had, a couple of years ago, I was having a conversation with someone, and I said with emotion behind the thing that I said, I felt it leave me in such a powerful way. Now, you've probably had emotions that you've done that, you know, with other people when you're speaking really intensely, however it was playing out for you, but and the thing happened. And that's exactly what happened to me. I had said something and directed something, and it literally played out in not only in the actual words that I spoke, it happened, but it also played out in a way from different. I hate it when I see something I can't get it out, but it played out on all kinds of different levels emotionally. From, I don't know, it manifested in a lot of different ways. Like what I've been talking about, words. We speak a word, and so the word being spoken can actually also be written down, and there's power in speaking, there's power in writing, there's power in hearing, and it all comes from the word that you're speaking. A phonics of a word, you can say a word and you know, and it means so many different things, but that thing can play out in all the ways that that word exists and is tied to that word. It's powerful what you and I do. So if you take three things, what you're thinking with the emotion that's coming with that thought, and then putting your will behind it, you and I can make or break a thing. Seriously, that's how powerful you and I are, because the Creator is inside of us. We are literally from the Creator, and we're literally one with the Creator, and we can abuse that power, or we can use it for something really special and create from that place. And we've all done both. Like I said, at any given moment, you and I can be in the moment and choose. It's a choice, because we all have freedom of choice, and choose to do correct or choose to do wrong. Don't know why I'm going there, but anyway, I did. So just trying to weigh out if I want to get off my chair and go get that card, or if it's supposed to stay there out of the deck. So we'll just go on with what needs to come out. And if I need to pick it up, I will. Okay, nothing's wanting to come out here, so I'm going to cut this deck here. What information do we need? Okay, so we've got a blue card at the top here. Okay, and this was one of the cards that originally came out. So this is beautiful. This is something that the Spirit wants us all to know. Whatever you've been going through, maybe you've been really pushing through some hard energies. Like I said, one of the cards that came out was the Strength card. Now, we're right here in this Leo season. We've just had a new moon in Leo. So the sun and the moon, it's been really pulling on us if you're real sensitive in the spirit. And so you've had to have some strength to push through. All of us at any given time go through all kinds of different situations every day that we're needing to be protected from. Like I said, with that number 8 that came out, and finding strength within that, and power, personal power within that card. And this was the other card that came out with it. And it says that it's finally coming to a positive ending. So whatever your situation has been, where you've had to feel like you have had to be protected from outside things, because energy, we'll just call it energy, even though it works through all different kinds of situations and people, and it's just ultimately, it's just the energy behind it. It's the spirit of the thing, really. And that's why you and I shouldn't really judge a person, because we're really not fighting against the person. We're really fighting the energy behind what moves you and I in a situation. But this thing's coming to a positive ending. Finally, it says it's finally. So this is a video for people who have been going through things for a long time, going, oh my God, when is this energy going to leave? When is it going to let up on me? My God, it's been, you and I have had just the world on our shoulders before, and we've had to have relief. A thing can't last forever, and nothing does last forever. Like I said in that video yesterday, there's a beginning and an ending to everything. So once something begins and it gets to the end of the thing, and then it'll come back, right? I'm hearing the cycle of life, all kinds of things. The tide hitting the shore, or like I said in that video today, when the water finally hits the shore, then it'll rush back, and so the vibration will go out, and then the energy will come back. And so whatever this has been, whatever end that you've been on, now it's like it's time to take the other side of the thing. And you and I have been going through some, if this is resonating with you, going through some hard energies, and it's finally coming to an end. So that's beautiful energy. It is the blue. The other card was turquoise, which is the higher heart. Having to take a higher heart and looking past certain things, it's not always easy. It really isn't, especially if you've been dealing with things, because emotions come out of our heart area, all those feelings of things, and having to process, love and hate can come out of it. All kinds of issues come out of our heart, and we have to take the higher approach, the higher heart, and and guard from that space, from outside energies. Like I said, having that strength card there, and when you and I do that, eventually, with the understanding of knowing that this is not going to last forever. This too shall pass, right? That's why they say that saying, this too shall pass, and it's finally passing. Just like I said, I heard the Spirit say, just go into, go into your home, or go into your shelter for a little while until the calamity passes. When a storm comes, when we're, getting information that, hey, a storm's on its way, you got to go inside for a minute. Well, we know that storm's not going to last forever. It's got its time that it's going to blow through, and then it's going to end. So we can at least always rest in the fact that this isn't going to last forever. We don't know what's going to happen in the storm, but as long as we keep ourselves calm and at peace, we'll escape it, right? Because the Creator loves you and I, and the Creator will protect His children. Let me just grab this card real quick. And then this blue is about things that are calming. Blue represents trust. You and I have to trust that the Creator of all things will protect you and I. Even through the storm. It's blue is the throat chakra, right? It's learning how to speak through a storm, or keeping ourselves still and just trusting that whatever's happening, it's going to come to a positive end if I just keep my thoughts correct and keep sending out things that need to, because I know in the long run it will come right back to me. This card says that you make me feel like a kid again. Playfulness. That's beautiful, because when you go through in orange, I don't remember right now what orange represents. If somebody knows, you can comment down below, because I don't remember which chakra that is off the top of my head. But when you and I finally get to the end of a really hard thing, it's important for you and I to get in that energy of lightheartedness. Maybe you're with people who have come into your life that makes you feel like a kid again after being in this harsh energy. That's beautiful. Some of you are having people come in and saying, man, you just really make me feel so good. I've been through this hard mess, and you just make me feel so brand new all over again. I feel like a kid all over again. I want to laugh, I want to play, and that's beautiful energy. And I celebrate that with you and say congratulations to those of you who are getting that right now. It's beautiful. But for a lot of you, there are some positive things coming. And strength is coming with at the bottom. It's time to take a different approach, and that's beautiful, because that means things are changing. It just keeps confirming itself. Positive changes, making you feel like a kid, making you want to laugh. Laughter does good like a medicine. It's written down that it does good like a medicine, and You know, I've had to sit and think about positive things and have laughed, you know, even in my moments of being by myself, and thanking the Creator that I had nice memories to giggle about, you know, and it's made me feel good. You know, being sad and down and depressed all the time, it don't always feel good. You got to find something to laugh about. Maybe go watch a movie or something, make you laugh, or it's always a good thing to do. But laughter, they'll tell you, the medical field will tell you that laughter is good for you. And like I said, it's written down that laughter doeth good like a medicine, and it's true. So that's beautiful energy. Let's take one of these cards. It says victory. It flipped over so I could read it, so that's beautiful. Victory, positive changes. It's finally coming to a positive ending. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to take this energy and receive it for myself. Take it, you know, or if you're already been in that vibe of positivity, well, then just say, okay, well, I'll need this later. Just put it on a shelf and remember these words that, you know, whatever, if something does come your way, that, okay, well, I'll remember, I'll put this positive energy over here on the shelf, and I'm going to remember that it ain't going to last forever, me going through this little bump in the road or whatever. That's beautiful. What's at the bottom here? It's time for peace. I absolutely love it, y'all. I absolutely love it. Because, you know, this energy has been, no more pride and egos underneath that. This energy has been coming out for a while. Time to go to people and make it right. You know, and say you're sorry. Whatever. Or just hugging them and say, yeah, I know we both did whatever, and just leave it at that. Like I said, you know, whatever your storm has been, it's coming to an end, and it's time to transmute all that energy and just release it. Send it back to where it goes, in the abyss. Right? It's beautiful energy. Trying to think if I need to say anything else here. It says that someone is coming back around, reconciliation, harmony, and healing. I just picked up this deck, and completion has arrived, fulfillment, and new start underneath that. I love that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is absolutely gorgeous when the Creator of all things will come in and confirm a thing for you. That's beautiful. Somebody needed to hear this. I just felt it. I just felt led to come to the camera, and I really didn't want to because I had been crying. So I had to kind of go, you know, touch up my face a little bit because it looked really bad. Although I'm pretty transparent, and y'all see me at my worst. But I did. I just felt a pull. Like, you know, when the Spirit says for you to do something or whatever, you're feeling a certain way, you can't kick it. That's kind of how that emotion was. I just felt like I just couldn't kick it. I was like, okay. I'm glad that I did this because it's encouraging. And I always want to be an encouragement, even if I'm going through those moments, like I say. So, I hope y'all have a fantastic evening. The Spirit said to remind you that even if some of you don't immediately feel this energy, it is on its way. It is on its way. It's finally coming to a positive energy. I heard that real strong. I was fixing to turn the camera off, and the Creator said, it's coming. It's finally coming. So that tells me that something's just been stagnant. No movement at all while you've just been sitting there going, oh my God, I can't even move, and I can't do everything. It just seems like it's just this constant whirlwind, and it's just always there. And this card says it's finally coming to a positive ending. It's coming. So don't give up. If tonight you just sit down and for whatever reason you feel energies and you're still crying, that's okay. Get it out. Just release it. Just release it, and because crying, if you're somebody who does that, or if the spirit, moves through that way, or however, whatever, don't give up, because the spirit wanted me to tell you, it's coming. It's finally starting to move in a positive direction. That's beautiful. A lot of that is because you and I are learning how to hone in our energy, having a realization that what I do today is going to affect me tomorrow. What I've been doing to someone, oh my God, I got to stop, because if I don't let my life be an example for y'all, like I said, we can't escape the energy, and the Creator will protect you if you make a thing right. For those who don't want to make a thing right, it's really bad. It's not going to be good. But for those who want to make a thing right, there's still cause and effect, but you'll be protected through it. And there's good energy coming here, though, for a lot of you. They're going to feel so refreshed and so renewed, and being able to laugh again and going, oh my God, I haven't felt like this so long. I literally feel so lighthearted like a kid again. And when you've been in that harsh energy for a long time and finally something breaks, that's nice. That's really nice. That's kind of how I felt when I was able to spend some time with my grandkids the other day. It was beautiful. It was like a breath of fresh air, finally, for a moment, even if it just had to come up out of the water and go, I had to go back down for a second, when you go swimming and stuff. Anyway, it's time to take a different approach and get our mind straight, our mind, our will, our emotion, and direct our energy, our vibration of a thing in a new way, so that things can begin to move. Take the peaceful approach. It's time for peace, so that you can what? Read it this way, escape. So that we can escape out of this stuff, and getting out of this pride and ego. So, all right, guys, this is what I have. So I hope it blessed you. If nothing else, I'll take it. I'll take the energy. But like I said, I really felt like this was for someone. It was really heavy on me. So someone's coming back around for reconciliation, to bring harmony and healing. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. So. All right, guys. This time when someone comes around to take to bring healing and harmony, remember this other card says it's time to take a different approach. So these are people coming back to you that you already know, or familiar types of people or situation. Take a different approach, because like they say, you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. Okay? So somebody can come back in your life, but it'd be different because you took a different approach to it. Changed the energy of a thing. So learn to laugh. Love and not war. Right? All right, guys. Shalom.